Hey y'all, hey, it's me, V the CPS Scholar, dropping in with another video. I hope this video finds you happy, blessed, and full of love. Shout out to all my subscribers, to everybody that's been supporting me, hitting me with the likes, dropping in for chats. Like I said, I'm trying to work on my consistency because baby, life has been lifing. I hope this video finds you blessed, happy, and full of love because I am. But speaking of love, I'm gonna catch up on Ready to Love with you guys. No, I'm not hitting the high points. I'm not hitting every detail because guess what? This season has been garbage juice. This season has been garbage juice. Yes, I see it. I've watched it. I watch it when I get good and ready because there's nothing to watch. There's nobody really to connect with this season. It's just been a dumpster fire of foolishness. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it and reflecting on it, it is a reflection of what the dating scene is out here. Super, super crazy. I'm gonna reflect on stuff that happened in the last episode and anything I feel like coming up with that pops into my head. So this last episode, the dates were trash. The only date that was good was the one that you see here on my screen, which is Phil and Aries. Feels so fine, y'all. He's so fine. So was Aries. Shoot. But anyways, they had a first date with Sierra and Christopher. I feel like I should bring these people on the screen, but I don't even. Oh my god. Well, Christopher not even gonna be in the. Now that I think about it, Christopher not even in this deck. Anyways, so Sierra and Christopher go on a date, and they're sitting there chatting and talking. And Christopher, who I call Overton Wakefield Jones, because he sounds super country, super. I don't know what the hell. Something about it doesn't seem like Overton was cool on Living Single, but him it's a no. He basically goes to speaking to her, and he says, "I pay attention to detail and what people the person I'm with likes." So Sierra, her wig y'all, I have to tease Sierra because she came in there with her little shortcut and her little fashions. I didn't want to, I'm gonna put on the slides. And her fashions, and then change into a wig, and then I think they put some powder on her or something that makes her look like the the Wayans brothers. She looks like white chicks. Literally, she looks like I prefer her to stay like this because the wig is wigging or it ain't wigging. Which one would it be? And whatever they did with the lighting, which is the same way they played Lee. Lord, this is Sierra. Chris is one of the freaking, what do they call it? Curveballs that Tommy and his bald head dropped off into the show. But anyways, he's cute. He's fine, all that good stuff, but I'm not here for it. Either way, they go on a date and they're talking, and he says, "I pay attention to detail and what people like." And she said, "Well, I like a Birkin bag." Lord, why she say that, Lord? And then he says, "Oh, well, I don't even basically I don't really know you like that. Why would I buy you a Birkin bag? And what if I can't get a Birkin bag? Will you leave me for a dude who can?" It was like, but prior to that, they asked about insecurities, and he said he didn't have any. Sir, your insecurities came out here like, hey, I'm here, bust out the wall like Kool-Aid Man. You're insecure financially, and I'm sorry, y'all. I've been running into a lot of it's men and women because the women got mad too, who are financially insecure and they are projecting on people. She promptly said she can afford her own Birkin bag, and why would she leave you for that? I thought it was a joke. She was giving him a hard time because he said he pays attention to detail. So if you tell me you pay attention to detail and you pay attention to what I like, I'm gonna start telling you what I like. Does that mean you need to go get it for me? If you're broke, just say that. If you're broke, just say that, because his reaction was really, really crazy. And I'm sick of these people. Like, for real, for real. Okay. The next, what other date did they have? They had a bunch of dates with people who don't even like each other. That people who didn't even like each other. Let's talk about, because I'm all out of order. Well, we're gonna talk about them because they actually like each other. Oh God, where's this woman? Kira. Kira went out on a date with Herbert and his eye. Yeah, I said it. I got a wandering eye too. I think. I can't tell. No, anyway. Herbert and Kira went on a date. He walked up. She's like, you like what you see. You don't really call me that much. Everybody on here says that nobody calls each other. So they're really they're not talking to each other. They're not going on meaningful dates. How are these connections even being made? I'm turning this into a rant. Shout out Auntie Advice. This is going to be a rant. How are they having any connections if nobody is actually talking to each other in real life? But this woman here in her boots, because she was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, went out with, hold on, Herbert ass. Herbert. And while they're on their date, she has him do a TikTok with her. So y'all can't do nothing without doing a TikTok. Y'all can't do nothing. And yes, I'm speaking country. I'm actually very proper. So they used to call me the little white girl, just like they do Kira. And I'm actually very proper. It's code switching or whatever. This is how I speak when I'm around. I'm comfortable and I'm with my friends. But I was raised very proper, went to PWIs, all that good stuff that Kira and her boots went through. But I'm definitely not her. I'm not. Ugh, look. Ugh. Anyways, they did a TikTok. They don't like each other. I have no idea why they had this date. It made absolutely no sense. But yet we're here. I don't even know. They did a TikTok dance. It looked weird. It looked like it was a father and daughter doing a TikTok dance because she's so little. But we'll get back to Kira and her foolishness. Then we had what other date do we need to talk about that I really didn't? Oh, was it this one? Did he get? Yes. Marvin went out with Lee. Lee don't like Marvin. Marvin is a erotic author who keeps going around and telling everybody his kinks. But so apparently he told these people he was a stag. And will I get banned for using this word? Anyways, a stag, I guess, is another name for a CUCK. And that's somebody who likes to see their woman sleep with other people. And he keeps coming out with freakier and freakier things. And I don't know if he realized he's on a black dating show. And black people got a lot of religion, baby. They got a lot of religion, a lot of conservatism. And even if they were freaky, they wouldn't tell you on TV. They'll be like how Unique kept looking at you. So what you talking about? Well, yeah, say it again. But, she was into it. He kissed her and promptly eliminated her. So I have 0 F's to give for this man. But Lee straight up said she did not like this man. So I don't even know why. Let me show y'all Lee. Lee is a stunning chocolate woman. The dates didn't make any sense this time, y'all. The dates didn't make any sense. Here go Lee. Lee, this picture doesn't even do her justice, really. The body is bodying, the face is facing. Only thing they play her with the makeup and how they have her looking greasy all the damn time. But anyway, she's a beautiful woman. So that was that date. These dates are bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and do Kira and Mariah. And I'm starting not to like Mariah behind either. Then we'll get to the important ones. That's Morier. Kira's the one I just showed you, the little one with the boots. They keep having clashes because Kira, who said she's the closest thing to her, she said accused Quentin of only dating white women, and then said she was the closest thing to a white woman. Then when Morier asked her how she felt about her people, she said, "My cousin and my father are black. Duh, you're black. There's nothing ambiguous about you." Then she's like, I don't do all those movements and all those woke things and everything. And Like, Kira, the more you speak, the worse you sound. The worse you sound. I get it. I think because you had such proximity to whiteness with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, wherever you went, you were considered, oh, you black, but you're not one of them. You're not one of this, not one of them. So now you're walking around with this like a banner. So you thought Quentin was going to be all about you because you were a young little hot thing. You young. You thought everybody was going to be on you, but they weren't. You want to know why they weren't on you? You're annoying. You're annoying. Just in case nobody told you. I could be annoying. So I live in my, you're annoying. A little bit of self-awareness. You're annoying. Okay. But Mariah keeps chasing behind Jessica, the one who looks like, everybody say looks like Megan Good. Let me find it. Chasing behind Jessica or whatever. But your baby mama done put it out in the streets talking about people got gout and ED. Please don't get me started on ED, y'all. Y'all too young to be having ED. Please work on your blood pressure. Please exercise. Please go get something to address your ED. These people are too young. People are too young out here to be having ED. The same way y'all want women to watch y'all weight, please watch our health so we have something to, you know. Okay, anyways. So, and then it's not lost upon me. They went out for dessert. Morier and Kira, and Morier's supposed to be health conscious, and Kira's like, I want some white chocolate on mine. Yeah, you like Kira? Why are you here? Kira, why are you here? It's very obvious that you do not want a black man. You are here. You're pulling a Frank. Frank brought his Mr. T behind on there, shaking up his drinks or mixing his drinks, knowing he didn't even like black women on a whole black dating show. The men do it, and apparently the women are doing it too. Kira, you do not like black men. They probably they think you're cute, but you've been around a lot of athletes, and we know how the athletes roll. They probably made you feel some type of way because you're a dark-skinned black woman, and that's not what's always presented. So no, it's a big no. Okay, Jessica and Chris from Nigeria, because there's Christopher, the country one, and there's Chris from Nigeria. Chris from Nigeria went out with Jessica. Where the heck is Jessica? Jessica. So this is Jessica. Jessica is the strong black woman trope in a cute little package. So she showed up to Chris, the Nigerians, and I keep saying that because there's two Chris's, job, and he's a developer. Maybe she showed up in heels to have a picnic with this man to show her femininity. You go, girl. But either way, she gets there, and he basically said, you need to stop talking to me crazy. I need you to be softer when you talk to me. I need you to calm your tone when you talk to me. She immediately got offended. Because the last the episode, I think before this, when they had an improv or whatever, and where they were supposed to hash out a disagreement, and she went for the jugular, and he did not like that. He said, please be my peace. Please. She's like, nah, you ain't gonna tell me how to. I was like, I don't think that I think Chris likes how Jessica looks, and he likes how she takes charge. He seems to be looking for a mother figure a little bit, because when he went on that date with Aries and he started crying about his mom passing away and saying he liked the fact that she takes care of her boys, and he got all emotional, he's looking for a mother figure. Is one of y'all gonna breastfeed him? But anyway, like I said, he's looking for a mother figure. But Jessica is overbearing, so it actually might work, because when he was about to leave, when they were at the hoedown, she walked him around, and I've seen different panels where they're like, oh, she was being nice, she was making sure he was seen so he didn't get voted off. I feel like it was like a Camille and what's his name, Demetrius situation, where she like, my man, I'm walking around, this is my man, let me show you my man. I did not take it the way you guys take it. She's like, I'm gonna keep my eye on you until you leave. You mine. This is what we doing. This is we together, real bad. We go together. But that's how I took it. But I really appreciated how well Chris expressed his feelings, told her what he didn't like, and he's a really good communicator. I appreciated that about him. So I appreciate you, Chris. Now let's talk about Aries. Her pretty self. There go Phil. Phil working supply chain, y'all. Feels like the only grown man on the show for me. He's the only grown man on the show to me. And here goes Aries. So they're sitting there talking and they're so happy to see each other. He gives her flowers, babe. Okay, first of all, they look good. She pulled up in her black leather dress. Her body was bodying. Phil had on his black suit with the nice red touch. He gave her red rose. I mean, a touch with his I just lost my vocabulary. Ooh, his handkerchief matching and the flowers or whatever. And they sat down and they seemed like two little giddy teenagers who have been waiting to get a hold of each other. And it was because apparently they've been speaking for hours on the phone while other people saying they can't get people on the phone. And they have a connection so strong. And baby, the date had a kiss in it and everything. I said, this is what I showed up for. I could argue at the house. I could see people arguing online. I showed up to see mature professionals go on fun dates so I can get ideas and live vicariously through them. This is what we watch The Bachelor for, Bachelorette, Bachelor, all these dating shows. That's why we're watching. Y'all, the producers are terrible. They're editing out all the real connections. Whoever cast these people need they behind whooped. I'm joking. We don't condone violence. But anyways, they need a folding chair for us to cast these people. These people were suspect. But I'll talk about it when this is over. So I'm not over towards the end. So Aries and Phil were talking, and how about Aries sits there and said, I need to make sure I have a father for my children. He said, Phil says, I don't need to have more kids. I have a kid, but adding your 2 kids would be good. And then she also proceeds to say that she's been divorced twice. And he said, that's okay. I've been divorced too. But I'm sitting here because now, aren't y'all the same people who tore up Jeffrey and her baby voice for saying she needed a father for her kids? Is it if the personality is something that you like that you don't call? So this beautiful lady, very sweet lady, from what I've heard, has been divorced twice and says she's looking for a father for her children, but y'all let her be great. Y'all let her be great. I told y'all to let Jeffrey be great. Let people hear what you got going on, and if they want to sign up for it, they sign up for it. If they don't, they don't. What is the problem? What is the problem? Shoot. If she don't want Phil, right? But Phil is all in. I'm happy for my girl. I'm happy. She's a beautiful woman with a beautiful spirit. Let people be great. Shoot, they're the only hope of a relationship we have on here. Dang. Did Janelle go out with anybody? Yeah, Janelle. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. That was the only good sweet date on there. I'm gonna go Janelle and her big natural wig. Okay, so I was so excited for this lady. She was nice the first episode, and she's been an evil spirit ever since. Bad attitude, horrible attitude. Okay. But anyway, she went out on a date with Quentin Q. The cute dog with no neck. But I'm here for him. He cute a little bit. Apparently he's 34 and she's 41, and she let him know that whoever she get with better be ready, because she's gonna have to, this is cute. Be ready to go because she wants to have kids. And this fool was saying, would you be willing to adopt? She said, yeah, I'm adopted. And he gonna ask her if her adopted parents was white. What in the Webster different strokes is going on? But anyway, Q said he's down for whatever she's trying to do. He just want to get to her beige thickness. He does whatever she want to do. Q is down for. But they claim that Q has a Q the one who said he had a relationship with Lee. He feel like they already together. So where is that relationship, production? Where is that relationship? Because we haven't seen it at all. And what are we like 50 million episodes in? Because I'm through with these people. Then Kat went out with somebody too. Her picture ain't on here. She's Haitian and she's from Sierra Leone. She is very pretty, but her wig is horrendous. It's dry, it's thick. She went on a date, but it was. I'm moving on. Let's talk about the rest of the show. I'm so sick of these people. So why? Okay. We're done with the show because they basically went they did their elimination. So they went to the ladies lounge, and as usual the ladies act a donkey. So y'all that desperate out there for a man that y'all are this cutthroat with each other? It's ridiculous. So Kira starts talking about Morier and jacked up his name, called him Marvin. And Janelle took offense, yes, because Kira, you know his name, because apparently your name is not Kira, it's like Lanisha or something. You know that man's name. You were throwing shade because you felt like he attacked your blackness while at the same time attacking Q's love of black women. Make it make sense. So Janelle came for her and was like, I don't like you. You come in and out of character. You know, and Jessica backed it up. So the ladies lounge got crazy. And Tommy, you started that because you were like, ladies, why are you rolling your eyes while Kira's talking or whatever? And then they told you why they didn't like her. So you knew what you was doing, Tommy. You ain't slick. And then they basically Sierra talked about Chris and how he brings his representative, and all the ladies were laughing at how he gives off this spiel about him being a model and he was going to be a doctor. I was going to be a doctor too. I don't tell everybody that. So who cares? What are you now? What job you doing now for you to get my Birkin bag? I was just playing. And yes, I can afford my own Birkin bag. But either way, yeah. So I don't care about bags. So my whole thing is they put Marvin, because Marvin keep flying his freak flag, and apparently he got a girlfriend anyway, and they about to have the boys that he want or whatever. And so it was Marvin, Christopher, and who that was the Marvin. See, there's so many of them I don't even remember. Christopher, Marvin, and Morier. Was it Morier? It might have been Morier. I don't remember. Anyways, they sent Christopher and Marvin home. Rightly so. And I heard people saying, oh, Christopher didn't get a chance. Y'all sending good dudes home. Christopher was not real. I feel like he was a production plant. He did not get deep with it at all. If he did, they did not show it. So if you go based on the show alone, Christopher was not bringing anything but moisturized curls, tallness, and a deep voice. That's it. That's it. That's all. If I meet you, Christopher, it's cool. You know, I ain't gonna act funny. But to me, what he did with Sierra came off broken dusty to me. He got way too offended. And as he did his extra stay left, he did his petty. He said, how you asking me about a Birkin bag and you Ubered here? Apparently everybody's Ubering there. And nobody has a car in the Dallas cast. Nobody has a car in this cast. Because if you don't know, the outside tea has been way better than the show. Janelle came on Beyonce's internet and read everybody for filth. She's pretty. She's in a pretty package, but that inside, baby. She even pulled up on what's her name? Is her name Katya? What? Katarina? Kat. She pulled up on Kat. She said Kat ain't got no clothes. Kat got a dusty wig. Kat this, and the way that Janelle was calling people B's and H's all up and through, like, and she said she's a publicist. For what? Zeus? You must be a publicist for Zeus. Ain't no way. And then And she said she's a fashion designer. She's selling Mean Girls stuff, and that's what Kira said to them in the ladies' lounge. She's like, "You guys are mean girls." So maybe they're trying to do a brand. Maybe they're trying to do a brand. I don't know. And I know that Janelle is selling Mean Girl shirts, but no, no. All these people are problematic. So Janelle did that, and then Janelle also came back again to rip Kira a new one. Because Janelle, like I said, Janelle went in there. She pulled up on Kat. She insinuated that Nigerian Chris was LGBTQ, and he was dancing at Pride, and he got a boyfriend. She said there was a bunch of prostitutes on there. She said ladies of the evening, whatever, and people who don't really have jobs. She was putting everybody on blast. So whoever casted this lady, we asked you for a plus size lady, but we did not ask you for this mean woman. We did not. I know just because you're big, you don't have to be jolly and happy, but can we get something calm? Something calm? Either way, there was that drama. Then there's the drama with Red. Somebody was killing me saying Red looked like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Don't judge me because I dated a dude that looked like one too. But listen, Red in this thought job thing and kept saying everybody know me, arguing with women on the internet. I was so glad when him and his cowboy hat scooted up out of here because it's a big ass no. Then you have Habibi who went on Crystal to do the interview, and he was so obnoxious. He says he was a part of an intelligence agency. I doubt it because there's no intelligence there. They asked him about what he said about to Janelle because remember he supposedly said, "You got some big old titties. The next time I see you, I'm gonna suck them." When they asked him, he said, "She do got some big old titties. Ready to love. Ready to love." First of all, this man is cosplaying a Mediterranean person. You could see him coming in and out of character when he was talking to Crystal. And when Crystal wasn't going along with it, he started getting nasty with her. What is this? What they say? Shout out to TCI Killian when he does the hand. It's just so bad. The people are so bad. They're so bad. And then, like I said, we have Marvin, who has an old lady who is coming there to get a second old lady, like that one Caribbean dude on Miami. But except he want to tie up. Somebody said he gives Vampire in Brooklyn vibes, and I haven't been able to unsee it since with all the leather, the weird leering that he does. Y'all couldn't do better than this and that. And I was thinking about moving to Texas. Did y'all not come? This what y'all got? Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. Who else am I missing? We already talked about, Kira going on there to try to prove her blackness and only sounding even more problematic, saying she got black people in her family, her father and her brother are black. Girl, you black. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Like I said, let me finish this up because it turned into a rant. The couples that's probably going to make it to the end is probably going to be Aries and Phil, Janelle and Q, maybe Jessica and somebody, but Marie baby mama already done threw him out there. So I don't see how this is the worst season. They need to revamp the whole show. Bring some people that make sense. Because I think the first season, which I'm tempted to go watch now because I enjoyed it so much, even though they had a couple of dudes that were trying to play women on there too. But I mean, y'all, I was in love with London. Hey, London. Mike, bless you, cute too. Y'all see, I got a type. But anyways, so like I said, they need to revamp the whole show. They need to put them in a house because all of them are saying that they keep saying, "Why you don't call me? Why you don't call me?" If somebody's not calling you, they don't like you. If somebody's not making time, they don't like you. If someone's making a fuss about paying for a date or anything like that, you don't belong there. Get out of there. With that being said, shout out to Lil Black Book and the panel. You guys are always amazing as usual. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Especially Sean and Seaway. Those my faves. But either way, that's the end of my video. We're all caught up. I can't guarantee you guys that I'm going to come and do the rest of these Raggedy Behind episodes. But maybe I'll come back for another chat. I need to do a chat for And Just Like That because there's a lot of stuff that happened on that. But maybe I will try for that for the middle of the week. Yeah. Either way, with that being said, love who loves you. May God. Oh, no. Before I do that, I always forget. That's how you know I just do these videos for fun. Do this for me. Like the video. Subscribe if you like my content. Help a sister out. Move her up the algorithm. But seriously, love who loves you. May God bless you with everything that you need. And the CPS Scholar is what's out, y'all.